What's up, everybody? Sega Man, yes, back here with another video. These are pickups I found today when I went back to Half Price Books. My kids wanted to go back up. They wanted to get a few things, so I picked up a couple more things. Now, there's two things here that are game related. The other things are going to be DVD movies I picked up. So, I hope you like the game part, even the DVD part I picked up, because you can find some really great deals. At Half Price Books, they had that 50% off sale today. So I wanted to show you what I got today and what I gotten from Half Price Books DVD related on Friday. And I did pick up also a couple DVDs from my local thrift store that's mixed into the mix here. So let's get started with the first thing I picked up. Now, back in the 360 days, this was a popular game. My kids loved the game, and I even liked the game. But I got a collector's, I think it's a collector's edition of this Xbox 360 game, and it is, and it was for the Kinect. It is the Kinectables collector's plush inside there and the game. Now I'm just gonna probably take this and put it up with the rest of the collection of gaming stuff that I have. But there's the plush in there. This was only $7.99, and I'll actually take the plush out and show you. Back in those days, in the 360 days when they came out with the Kinect, they were very creative with the Kinect. Even for the Kinect for the Xbox One, I thought was great. Now, a lot of people didn't like the Kinect. You know what I mean? Like later, when it became later on, in the years when the Kinect was out. I really feel and believe they could have made great Kinect games, more Kinect games for the system. You know what I mean? They had all different types of games on there that I thought were really cool. But here's the plush. There's a little cute little tiger, there. Kinectable plush. And I believe this will be worth a value later. There's even a little symbol you hit there when the Kinect sensor, and it puts the plush in the game. So yeah, it's really cute. You know what I mean? And and it also comes with the game right here, the Kinectables game. Now we had the game. Everything is still in here too. That's pretty awesome. All the packaging and inserts are all still in this game. But we did have the original game, not with the plush, and it got damaged. But I'm going to take this and actually, like I said, I'm going to put it with the rest of my collection of stuff that I collect when it comes to Xbox, like my Gears of War stuff and stuff like that. But that's a good price for this, actually. And also to be part of the 50% off, to have this Kinectable collection piece here. Now the last thing I got there, because I didn't really find a lot of games that I wanted. A lot of games that they had there I already have, to be honest with you. But I found an original OG Xbox game called Secret Weapons Over Normandy, and this was $4.99. So it's an airplane fighter game. It's in excellent condition. Everything's still intact there. Insert. But I found that there for $4.99, and I wanted to pick it up and add it to my original OG Xbox collection because I don't have this game. But that is all I have for games right now. So this is going to be the DVD segment part of this video, and I'm going to show you some of the movies I found and stuff that I found at the Half Price Books. First one I found for $2 is the movie by Stephen King, the original It. Found that for $2. I love this movie. I thought it was a great movie back in the day. It had some great stars in this movie. And I'll probably throw it in sometime and watch it, but I was glad to add this for $2. You could normally find this movie for $5, you know what I mean? But to get it for $2 was a great deal. Now the next thing I found, it was near and dear to my heart there for $4, guys. It was a TV show I used to love as a kid, and I still like this guy today because he was funny, comical, and he was a great character. And I found it for $5. This is the first season of Elf. Now I actually have the Elf doll in the background there, but I found Elf there, the first season, and not even open. That's the best thing. It was never open. And for the price, I couldn't pass it up. I love Elf. My kids even like Elf, and they're of this generation. So, yeah, that was a good find there at Half Price Books. Now, another collection I found, I used to like these movies back in the day. Everybody used to watch these movies, you know what I mean, when they would come on your local TV station at either late at night or like in the middle of the day sometimes, like on a Sunday. And it is the Martial Art Collection 4 DVD pack. I found that for $3 actually. And it comes with 4 movies, you know, 4 different movies there. They look kind of cool, you know. Kung Fu Fury looks kind of cool. And Bruce Lee Strikes Back. So yeah, that was a whopping, you know, $3. So I didn't want to pass that up, man. You know, those movies were funny back in the day. You know, when they were lip syncing, the Americans were lip syncing the Chinese people's voices and stuff like that. You know, and the sound effects when they would, you know, fight. Hocho hanya hanu hacha. You know, different things like that. But I really enjoyed those movies back in the day. They were awesome and cool. And some of the effects that they did in there with them flying around and stuff like that, it was just an awesome time back then to watch those old school martial arts flicks. So if you see any at your local Goodwill, pick one up, man, and check it out. You might like it. Some of it's comical, but you might like the effects that were actually in the movie. Now, if you find one that says Saturn Productions, those were the really low-budget, cheesy type karate movies that I thought were legendary, man. Those were good. So if you find those, check it out. Now, the rest of these DVDs, let me see. Yeah, the rest of these DVDs are from my local thrift store. And they're all $1.75 a piece. I just watched this movie the other day with Samuel L. Jackson, and I can't pronounce the other guy's name, but it's called The Man. That was very funny. I watched that the other day. That was pretty cool. This one here, this has Jesse Ventura in it. If anybody knows anything about wrestling, Jesse the Body Ventura used to be in the wrestling, but later on I think he became a mayor, and he was in a few movies. But this movie is called Abarix, Guardian of the Universe. Now, I never heard of this movie with Jesse in it, but I picked that up for $1.75, so I'm going to check that out. You know what I mean? It's you know, it might be kind of a cheesy sci-fi horror flick, but I like movies like that, so I'm going to check that one out. Another one with Danny DeVito in it and Matthew Broderick called Deck the Halls. So that looks, you know, pretty funny. You know, a good Christmas movie to watch with your family. You know, that was $1.75. And then this one has Samuel L. Jackson in it, Jessica Biel, I think, Brian Parsley, I think, Presley, and then Curtis Jackson, which you know is 50 Cent. And this movie is called Home of the Brave. So I'm going to check this one out, man. This went under my radar. This looks like it might be a really good movie. So I'm going to check this out, man. So that's why I picked it up. And last but not least, this was a funny movie. And I did see this movie on TV. It's called Dear Santa, the unrated version. And it has, you know, Billy Bob Thornton in it. John Ritter, Bernie Mac, and it looks really, really good. And this was actually a case that was from Blockbuster. So if you see on the back, you see a little Blockbuster sticker. But I'm going to also check this out. You know, I watched it. I think I watched it. Didn't watch it all the way through on TV. But now I own the DVD, so it's a hilarious movie, and I'm gonna check that out. Well, that's it for the pickups today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back with more game pickups later. You know, my birthday's coming up. You know, my birthday is July 21st. So I might find some more stuff, you know, around on my birthday. But I'll be back with another video soon. Under the Radar Games, I'm still doing that. You know, and different things like that. So, thanks for watching, guys. I want to give a shout out to Thrifty Gamer, Hebot, Mr. 100, E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox, Carly's Corner, a new guy, I think, let me see if I get his name right, man, because I don't want to get it wrong. I think it's Retro Dave, I believe. Now, if I got it wrong, in my next video, I'll do another video. He just started his channel. Check him out. You know what I mean? He just started doing game videos. He did 2 videos already. I think it is Retro Dave. Dude, if I got your name wrong, I will pronounce it the right way on my next video. Shouts out to him. He's a cool dude. He just made a couple videos. Check out his channel. I hope I got it right. If not, guys, I'll let you know who he is when I do my next video. Alright? And always remember, Xbox for life for me, guys. Peace and enjoy gaming. And be a true gamer. Alright? Later.